Hey, it's Mark Slater here with Prime Spine Consulting, and I've been a consultant in the personal injury space for 5 years now. And prior to that, I was a chiropractor for 20 years, all in the personal injury space, bought and sold multiple personal injury clinics, was hired to be VP of Sales and Marketing for one of the largest spine surgeons in the Southeast. And after all that experience, I decided to create a consulting business specifically for doctors in personal injury to grow their personal injury business. And after doing that for about 4.5 years, my top students were asking, Mark, we need more. We love your methods, they're working, but now we have a whole new set of challenges. So what I did is I manifested a mastermind. A mastermind of like-minded doctors getting a minimum of 100 personal injury patients a month with a minimum of, $80,000 a month of revenue to create a mastermind for these guys to collaborate and work together, to share contracts, share ideas, help each other move further with their goals, whether it's adding a physical therapy department in their chiropractic office or integrating medical or interventional pain into their chiropractor office, or even medical doctors and surgeons adding physical therapy to their practice. Whatever your challenges are, a mastermind can help you because you can collaborate with other doctors that are already doing it at a high level so that you can just copy and model what they're doing so that you can just do it faster and not be bogged down with trial and error and mistakes. Other people have already made all those mistakes and you can learn from them so that you can avoid them and just move faster. Back in October of 2022, I hosted my first mastermind. Now, confidentiality is at an all-time high. We all sign agreements. And what I noticed after that one is, the doctors were a little more reserved. It was new. They were trusting me to put this together to be successful, and they really didn't know what to expect. But they did open up and got some incredible work in that mastermind, and the feedback was also incredibly awesome. So during our calls, in between the first and the second one, these are some things that transpired. Doctors are having the best revenue months ever, best production months ever. They reduced overhead by 20 or 30% by listening to other doctors and getting advice about what they pay associates, what they pay employees, cross-training employees to do multiple things so that they can save on labor costs. So these are some of the things that were being talked about in between the first one in October, the second one that we had in February of 2023. So every single doctor came back because they knew the value of that first mastermind was so incredibly high. So at the second one, at the first dinner, all these guys were hugging each other. It actually became like a brotherhood of these people who got so much help and value that it just feels like a brotherhood now. So we focused on a couple things at the second live mastermind. And the two things that we focused on were TBI, traumatic brain injury protocols, and artificial intelligence. So there was a doctor at the second mastermind who'd been trying to translate all of his intake forms and all of his just general forms in his office into Spanish. And he'd been working on it for 4 months. Google Translate wasn't working properly. It didn't understand some medical terms. So I showed him some artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. We uploaded one of his forms, copied and pasted directly into ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, and in literally 13 seconds, the form was translated into Spanish. That in itself was a game changer for this doctor. That may seem elementary to you, but for this doctor who had never experienced or been exposed to artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, that was a game changer for him. All the value in the mastermind just came from that 13-second exercise of putting a form into ChatGPT. On the last day, I invite panel speakers. Not just panel speakers I want. I get the panel speakers from the advice of the members of the mastermind. They wanted to talk to a venture capitalist attorney to talk about selling their practice. What percentage of EBITDA? Where do they need to be? What is the multiple? What does that look like? Who is buying chiropractic offices? Do they ever buy one office? Do they buy multiple offices? So having that attorney, that mergers and acquisition attorney there to explain all of that to these doctors was so helpful. We also had a CEO of a very large orthopedic spine surgery practice come and speak. And what she shared, which was kind of mind-blowing, was that they generate more revenue from injections than they do from spine surgery. She says, if you want to do injections, I'll help you. We do an injection every 15 minutes with our interventional pain doctors. Waiting for attorneys to get policy limits can be excruciating, especially if you have high value services like surgery, spine surgery. We shared resources where you can get those policy limits from a website. You pay a little money, but it'll give you policy limits just like that. No more waiting for attorneys to get that information. So now the doctors can move even faster. The far-reaching effects of a mastermind. You bring your challenges into the mastermind, and the doctors in the mastermind will help you by providing resources, ideas, contracts, and best practices so that you don't have to fumble around and flounder and try to figure it out on your own. You can network with doctors all over the country that are in the Optimum Personal Injury Mastermind to get you the information that you need so that you can implement that information and get the results that you desire faster than trying to figure it out on your own. You don't have to be an island anymore. You don't have to feel so all alone and wonder if you're making the right decision. You can join a mastermind specifically for personal injury doctors. That's what the Optimum Personal Injury Mastermind is for, so that you can figure out what your goals are, and all the doctors will help you to achieve these goals, and you also have a group of accountability partners. Everyone knows what your goals are because in our private group, all the goals are right there for all the doctors to see. So at our collaboration calls in between live events, we can do a checkup. Where are you here on this goal? Where are you here on this one? How is this one progressing? And you have all these accountability partners asking you, well, where's your bottleneck? Where are you stuck? How can we get you to overcome this? And just the assistance and the help provided at this second live mastermind was just off the charts. So here's what I will leave you with. I've been a businessman for 25 years. I've owned chiropractic offices, personal injury clinics, med spas. Observing a mastermind as just the person that put it all together. It's not the Mark Slater show. It's not about me and what I want to present. It's about what the doctors, what are your struggles and how can we help you? So what I observed as a business owner and how I felt, it is the most rewarding, incredible, value-driven experience I've ever been a part of. And what really spoke to me is that every single doctor not only returned for the live event is in Atlanta, and they come from all over the country. As far as Phoenix, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, and other states, every single doctor came back because the value was immense. And they can't wait to come back this June for the next live Optimum Personal Injury Mastermind to get even more value, check in on their goals, where are they, so that they can accomplish them faster and get the help that they need. So those are my observations. If you're interested in Optimum Personal Injury Mastermind for your practice so you don't have to feel all alone, reach out to me, comment, call below this video, and we can set up a brief 15-minute phone call to learn about your practice and see if you qualify for the mastermind. And if you like these videos, like and subscribe to my channel. I create a video every single week to help you in your personal injury business move faster, handle objections, get past your bottleneck, get unstuck. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe below, and hope to see you at the next Optimum Personal Injury Mastermind.